When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, everybody. This is Chris Duval with the Ravens Report. The Baltimore Ravens have lost 4 straight games, and the most difficult part of their schedule still lies ahead. I believe the key to a Ravens return to playoff contention is an offensive line overhaul. While the defense has room for improvement, this unit has done enough in the first 7 games to win. Tom Brady doesn't have a dynamic, prolific defense. We don't need one either. We need offense. The same cannot be said of the offense. I've been a diehard fan of this franchise since its inception. This year's offense is by far the worst I have ever seen in purple and black. The way I see it, there are 3 main areas on the offense that must change in order for the Ravens to be a contender. Joe Flacco's accuracy has been deplorable. The running game is anemic. While the Ravens have been able to connect on passes downfield, the reality is the unit cannot score touchdowns. You've got to be able to score touchdowns if you want to win the tough games. The main culprit in poor play, I believe, is the offensive line. Now, Baltimore made the right move in selecting Ronnie Stanley out of Notre Dame. Personally, I wanted Ezekiel Elliott for the Ravens, but that would have been putting the cart before the horse. That's why I'm sitting here today making a podcast instead of being the general manager of my favorite NFL football team. Because what Elliott enjoys in Dallas is exactly what the Ravens lack. Dallas has 3 of the top offensive linemen in the league. At left tackle, they have Tyron Smith. Travis Frederick mans the center position, and Zach Martin weighs in at right guard. The Cowboys drafted Smith in the first round in 2011. Frederick was drafted in the first round in 2013. Martin was drafted 16th overall in the 2014 draft. Are you starting to catch my drift here? Dallas has invested heavily in offensive linemen. And as a result, the Cowboys had the top-rated line in both run blocking and pass protection in 2015. Dallas is once again the best offensive line in the league this season. Hence, rookie quarterback Dak Prescott and running back Ezekiel Elliott are breaking franchise and league records. It's been a beautiful thing to watch. On the flip side, the Ravens have drafted poorly for the last 3 years. I don't think anyone can dispute that. No real thought for protecting Flacco has been given through the draft until this year. Now, granted, we have needs in the secondary and at linebacker, but dominating up front on the offensive line should be the number 1 priority for the Ravens going forward. The Ravens need a dynamic passing attack and rushing game if they are to return to the playoffs. They will have neither one until they invest in a quality offensive line. Now, granted, getting Marshall Yanda and Stanley back in the next couple of weeks will help immediately to make this team more competitive. However, I think we all know it is not going to be enough to put this franchise back among the league's elite. We have been spoiled with playoff appearances in Baltimore year after year. I mean, we seriously have had one of the elite franchises of the 21st century. However, we will not return to the playoffs until we steal a page out of the Dallas Cowboys playbook and spend heavily on an offensive line. Like the Cowboys, we need a unit that will become a league powerhouse. It is only then that I see Flacco's potential and return to the playoffs being a possibility. This is Chris Duval with the Ravens Report. Thanks for listening.